Kinky, 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 we love it, yes it's true. And now here's Reverend Mel to be kinky with you. Hey!
Full suspension. I also did that same night. I did inverse suspension on her.
Ah, so you're breaking out into the public world.
Yeah, I am. I mean, a suspension to me is easy, much easier to do in public. I'm a very private person. Suspension is very easy because I look at it as art more than play. At least for me. I mean, each person can look at it differently. Boss bondage is probably a little bit of both. There's a lot of playing while people suspension. I mean, there's a couple of riggers I look up to. I look up to Rigger J. He's the one who's taught me a lot because just his teaching style is great. Dove has helped me a lot, and Boss Bondage is the guy who got me into rope to begin with. I just felt like I was always like looked at people who did rope, and I was like, dude, this fuck is boring. It takes 30 minutes to get somebody up, and I'm just like, I got a severe case of ADD. There's no way in hell I'm just gonna like see a shine. When I get the person halfway up, I'm gonna see something glittery, and I'm gonna walk away, and I'm gonna drop them on their head. But then I saw the way Boss Bondage did it and got somebody up in like 2 minutes, and it's extremely dynamic, and I'm like, dude, that's beautiful. So I fell in love with it.
So, John, we've only got a couple more minutes before we take a break, but I want to ask you a couple questions really quickly. Okay. Where do you see FetLife going in 5 years?
Wow. I hope that it's the tool everybody in the kinky community uses to learn and stay in touch with each other.
Fabulous. I forgot the last question. I just had a blonde and gray moment. That's terrible. So, yeah, we have our guest would love to ask you a question.
I would like to know just how much of your time FetLife takes. I mean, is it you get up at 4 in the morning and have an idea and have to do something? I mean, is it what's it like? Is it that time consuming?
I work about 90 to 110 hours a week.
Yep, I understand that one.
So I wake up. It depends on how late I go to bed the night before, but I probably take about 8. Basically, I take off about 8 to 10 hours a week. That's the easiest way to look at it.
Okay. The last question I want to ask you, this is really not directed at a question, this is something that, because you have so many people that are in the chat room that are FetLife members. Is there anything you would like to say to them?
You suck. No.
You suck!
I don't know what to say. You put me on the spot. I love you. And it was only guys that were asking questions. I want girls to ask questions. I mean, listen, I love feedback. The only way for FetLife to improve is if I hear from you guys. If you have any questions, any comments, any way we can improve, even if we don't implement it right away, the more I hear feedback from the community, the more I hear the same thing over and over again, the more I'm like, okay, you know what, I've heard this one too many times, I'm going to stay up another 3 hours tonight, I'm going to do it. And not only that, just being able to tell me what you want, and then me being able to dissect it to understand what problem that you're having, it really helps me a lot in my design work. So please, look for me on FetLife, FetLife.com/John Baku. One word, John, JOHNBAKU. Send me an email. I try to respond to every single email I get. If not, at least I read them. And every single email you send me, impacts the future of FetLife. Basically, FetLife is where it is today, based on all the feedback that you guys have given me. So, I mean, I really just want to thank you so much for the community for allowing me the opportunity to be able to do what I do every single day and not work a boring ass job. So thank you for appreciating my work and the work of 60 volunteers and James and Mark. And we just announced a new hire today in SLF. So thank you from myself and the whole team. We really, really appreciate it. Wow, I feel like I was getting an acceptance speech.
Well, you
could. My mom, my dad, little dog, Mr. Big.
We are going to be having an awards show here on TSR Network next year, and it will be one of the awards will be for the best guest. So you never know. But I want to ask you, your last name? What nationality is that?
Baku's not my last name. It's named my dog. I'm Greek.
Greek. Ah, the only Greek I know is skata.
See, the beauty of Greeks is we introduced anal sex. It's just Italians introduced it to women.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh my God, I even screwed up my own joke.
Well, my maiden name is Albanian, so we're right next door to you.
Oh, nice. You guys constantly come into our country.
Well, it wasn't me, it was my ex-husband. We have one more question in the chat room for you.
Do it.
Actually, several people are asking the same question, and in various forms. Is there ever going to be a delete button to delete people's comments and emails and whatnot?
You're gonna be able to do delete buttons.
There's definitely not going to be an edit button, so stop asking for that one. But you say it, and then if you want to edit it, you just post again and you clarify yourself. If you edit something, you just totally change the conversation. So that's not going to happen.
They
but
said in the chat,
deleting everything, deleting, that will definitely be an option.
John, they said in the chat room, we'll never stop asking.
It's okay. I appreciate it. It's just I would have to be very, very tired that night to finally say yes.
Well, that was Boo Boo Bunny. So you can go on FetLife and find her profile as Boo Boo Bunny. You can write her, say fuck off. No, just joking.
Not do that. I would flirt with her first.
Oh, I'll tell you, Boo Boo's beautiful. You would love to flirt with Boo Boo. She's absolutely.
Is she on FetLife or not? What's her nickname?
Yes, she's on FetLife. Her name is Boo Boo Bunny. She's absolutely beautiful. She's got a hot body. She's beautiful. She is such a gorgeous woman.
I can't even spell Boo Boo Bunny. How do you spell it?
But you know, all the people that are in my chat room right now are also members of FetLife. So this is why I needed to get you on the show. And we got one more question. All right, from the chat room.
Yes, Vincent666 would like to know if they can be able to block certain demographics, as they're sick and tired of having 60-year-olds flirting with them.
Well, we got 2 minutes to answer that question. Hello?
What's the question?
Will we ever stop certain demographics from talking to us? She says she doesn't want 60-year-old men flirting with her.
Oh, I think I lost you. What was the question?
The question was, can we ever stop certain demographics?
Block.
Oh, it's moving up there. I can't see it. It's going fast.
She wanted to block certain demographics.
She wants to block certain demographics.
Block certain demographics. Give me an example.
Like she doesn't want a 60-year-old man asking her out.
Age discrimination.
Age discrimination. But you know what? We got to go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. If you ever want me back, and if there's any way I can win that like Guest of the Year award, I'll try to be really funny. I'll write my jokes beforehand. Please don't hesitate to invite me back.
Well, we want you to come here in person. Come on the show. When you're in Los Angeles, come on the show. We want to thank John for coming. We're going to take a break. And you've been watching the Rev Mel Show on TSRnetwork.com, where real people talk about real sex with real kinky people. We'll be right back. Thank you. Hold on, John.